All right, everybody. So as well, that was the NFL for the last week. Like I said, huge week, playoffs ramping up and everything like that. But we got a new exciting game for y'all. We gonna try and do more games. Jeremiah, talk to the people, man. What's this game we about to play? What's the rules? What are we doing?
Okay. Right now, I don't have a name. It's did they or did they not hit this feat? Okay. So feat being, accomplishment in a season. We're doing NFL versions. We're gonna have 5 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, and 5 wide receivers. All right. So Gabe and Dom will be able to guess whether or not these quarterbacks have thrown for 4,000 yards in a season. I'm gonna name a couple of them that they should know. I shouldn't have to test your ball knowledge, okay? You should know who these people are. All right? So, with the first person is Jay Cutler. Did he or did he not throw
Ooh,
for
Jerry, you
4,000
picked up
yards
some
in a season?
heaters.
Yes, I
Jay
will be
Cutler.
cooking. Some of them will be
I'm
layups,
going-
hopefully, but this one should be a bit hard.
I'm going to say yes. He has thrown for 4,000 yards in an NFL season.
I would say yeah. I would also say yes. I think he probably did it once or twice. That would be my guess.
I think if the answer is no, he's probably had like a 39.50 because he would be out there slinging. But yeah, we'll go yes on that one.
Jay Cutler did have one singular 4,000 yard
That's what I
season in
figured.
08.
Hey, was it Bears or Broncos? I'm guessing Broncos.
It was Bears.
Probably Bears.
It was Bears?
It was Bears.
Okay,
Yeah.
Broncos he
It
had
was
some
in 08.
weapons.
Yeah. No. Jay Cutler. People forget. Jay Cutler wasn't a top tier guy. When you needed to play, Jay Cutler is like a modern Baker Mayfield right now. When you need to play, he'll give you a play.
Hey, kind of. I know what you mean.
Kinda.
Gunslinger has his ups and downs.
My next quarterback is Donovan McNabb. Has Donovan McNabb ever thrown for 4,000 yards in a season?
I'm going to say no. Purely just because I think he was in an era where they didn't throw that much. Even though he had T.O., he had a great running game for a long time. I'm going to say no.
Wasn't McNabb an MVP too? I think McNabb.
He might have. I think he won one.
I think he split MVP the one year with Brett Favre.
The year he got to the Super Bowl, he might have won the MVP.
Damn, that's a good one too. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna say no.
Okay. Donovan McNabb had an incredible year with T.O. in 08. He only got 3,900 yards, boys. So you're 2 for 2 right now.
Bang,
You guys
bang.
are really crushing this.
Bang, bang.
Okay. Number three. Matt Hasselbeck. Matt Hasselbeck, for those of you who don't know, he was cooking with the Seahawks back in the early 2000s. Cooking.
For you even bringing him in here, this just feels like the answer has to be yes. But if you
I was thinking the exact
if you
same
didn't
thing.
include him and you asked me and we weren't on the pod, do you think Matt Hasselbeck's thrown for 4K ever? I'd tell you, hell no. But you added him in here, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I think that's the logic right there.
Not gonna lie, Matt Hasselbeck was cooking, bruh. He only got 39.66 though. He was
Oh, you got us, Jerry.
yards. So right now you're 2 for 3.
Damn, I should have trusted my gut, baby.
Should have trusted your gut. Matt Hasselbeck was like that, but he wasn't slinging like that.
Damn.
All right, number 4. We're gonna go back a little bit, right? 90s, great quarterback. John Elway. Has John Elway ever thrown for 4,000 yards?
Ooh, bro. The era again? Bro, I don't know. My gut tells me that he's so talented that I'm going to say yes. But the era's telling me no. But I think he's so talented. I feel like he's had to have done it once.
I'm gonna say no.
This one I'm trusting my heart, not my gut. I don't know.
So are both of you going with no?
No,
I'm
he's
going
yes.
with yes.
You're going with yes? All right. Dom, you got to go with Gabe, man. Gabe got it. He had one 4,000-yard season
Crazy.
in 3.
One.
1.
Wow.
Season.
One
So
of the GOATs.
yeah, one of the
Legitimately
goats.
GOATs.
You know, in an era where he weren't throwing the ball as much, and I think if I'm not mistaken, he had oh my goodness, who was their incredible running back? Oh my gosh, Terrell Davis.
That's
Yeah.
Something
why
like
I
that.
was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
leaning no with gut, but Hart was like, John Elway is cold.
yeah.
I'm like, he's a
Had to do it.
two-time MVP. I wanted to say yes too, but like you said, the era kind of throws me off.
For real, John Elway was cold. Everybody who watching, if you don't know who John Elway is, go look him up.
I hope
All right.
everyone
Everybody
knows John
got
Elway.
The
no.
last,
Yeah.
the last. Shout out John Elway, man. For real. The last quarterback we have for the game is Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill has some
I
really
know
amazing
this
seasons
one.
with the
It's yes.
Dolphins.
It's
I was
yes.
gonna say I know that he had a 4K season. Yeah,
Okay, you guys are confident. I'll give it to you. Do you know which season it was in?
I think it's
2018.
2020. Was I
2018.
way
Incorrect.
off?
2014.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
damn, he was on the
2014. Yeah.
Dolphins.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it would have
Yep.
been with the Titans, to be honest.
Tannehill
I
was
did
slinging on the
too.
Dolphins, man. Yeah.
Okay,
All
All
right.
right.
So
Ryan
we're moving on
Tannehill, baby.
to rushers. All right. You guys did really good. You guys did get really, really good on that.
So am
Question.
I up 1 point on Dom?
Yes. Okay. I'll do a point. Yeah, I'll do a point update every round.
Okay.
Gabe, you are up 4-3 right now
Okay.
through 5 questions. All right. So now we're going on to the rushers. So this would be whether or not they've hit 1,000 yards rushing in a season. All right. The first person up is Sony Michel. Sony Michel has some really
yes,
solid seasons with the Pats.
I'm gonna say
Really
yes.
solid.
That's a toughie. Because
I think he hit
1,000.
1,000 in like his first or second year.
Oh,
I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a yes.
he had other backs at the time though, but I
Mm.
can't remember if there was a year where he got to really lead the backfield or not. I'm gonna say that he never rushed for 1,000.
Dom, I would have went with you on this one too, man. We were wrong.
Damn.
Sony Michel, his rookie season had 931 yards. He would have been there if he didn't share a backfield. He did share a backfield with a whole lot of people. So, Gabe,
Game
you are
play.
now 2 points ahead. Next rusher up, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon has some really good seasons with the Broncos and the Chargers. This is
I
gonna be
think I
tough.
saw this one, maybe. Again, this one, I'm going with gut on this one and not heart. Heart tells me Melvin Gordon is surely a great enough running back to have rushed for a rack, but I think I saw something about he always had a lot of total yards, but he never actually rushed for a rack, so I'm going to say no.
I was gonna say he was a really good dual threat running back. He did a lot of his work through the air. But I'm gonna say he did it at least one time, bro. Come on.
I want to say he did, but
He had to have done it at least once, right? Come
I
on.
love the disagreement. It makes the game interesting. Dom, you inch him back, bruh. There was
Okay.
1 year. There was one singular
say,
year
dude
where
had to
he
have
went
done it.
off rushing for 1,100 yards. 1 year in 2017.
because he was just so
All right.
dual threat. Like
Like,
we were
and
Yeah,
he
he
had
was.
to have done it once, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Melvin was tough.
he
Great
was
receiving
so,
back. Another great receiving back. All around great receiving back. Darren McFadden. As Darren McFadden
Yes.
ran for
hell yeah.
that was
Darren
my
McFadden,
gimme, fellas.
early
That was
Raiders
my
days,
gimme, okay?
before
If
you
you
say
guys
the number,
didn't get that.
I think he went for 1,300 or something.
that's the number I was gonna say, Dom. I think he went for like 1344 or something like that.
He ran for 1,300 and he topped 1,000 twice in his
Darren
career.
McFadden.
So,
Shout out Darren.
good for you
He
guys.
was a
Good for
dog.
you.
Bro,
Part of this-
Madden go. He was cold on Madden, bro. He had the burn.
Hella.
Hey,
He was hella
perfect.
cold.
Perfect transition, right? Great Madden player, another great Madden player. I don't know if you guys tapped in. Chris Ivory.
Bro. Oh,
Chris Ivory.
ooh,
Great
that's
Madden
a
player.
really tough one. Jerry pulled out some heaters, bro.
Yeah.
We're going
man.
deep in the books. I
I-
like hearing these names.
I think Chris Ivory rushed for 1,000 in one of his final years with the Jets. I'm gonna say yes.
I'm also on the yes train on that one.
You guys are correct. It was one of his last seasons, 2015, with the Jets. He had 1,070 yards. So you guys are really smooth, like running through this one. It's great. Lastly, the last running back I have. He hasn't played since 2022. He had a very short career. When he played, he was running through mud. Philip Lindsay.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah,
Philip
he
Lindsay.
his rookie year he had
Rookie year.
1,000. I think.
Rookie year.
All right, all right. I thought that was going to be a little bit more tough. He has done it twice.
He fell off
Done
after
it
those
twice.
2 years,
He
but
did
he
it
was.
more than once.
I thought
Yeah,
it was.
he's done it twice. Two
he
years
did his
in a row. I
rookie
think.
year, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
I
So
thought he was gonna be a stud. No cap.
point
I
totals.
did too, bro.
Gabe, you're at 8. Dom, you're at 7. Through 10, these are really good. Still very, very good. I threw some hard ones at you. Lastly, receiving category. This is going to be whether these receivers / tight ends, because I got one tight end in there,
Okay.
two tight ends in there. And this is whether or not they got 1,000 yards receiving in a season.
Before
So,
you
the
go,
first person-
you know what would have been a good one? If you had
Yeah.
Gary Barnage. Even as a Browns fan, I can't remember if he had 1,000 or not, bro. So if he's one of the people, I'm gonna be so dead.
It wasn't, but there was a Browns receiver. I don't know if it was Corey something that
Corey
had
Coleman?
1,000.
No way, right?
No, Corey never had 1,000. He's probably
It
talking
was-
about.
It was someone, I might be wrong, but it was someone from the Browns. So I was like, wow, I didn't know he had 1,000 yards, but I knew Gabe might have knew that one. So
Maybe it
I
was
you know what?
Terrell Pryor, because Terrell Pryor had a rack.
No,
He
I wasn't.
did.
I knew Terrell Pryor. It wasn't Terrell Pryor,
Okay.
which is insane. Also, Terrell Pryor
For
being
real.
quarterback and then caught 1,000 yards in the NFL in the season. That's
For
crazy.
real.
But the first person up, I'll give y'all a layup on this. Jalen Waddle. Has Jalen Waddle ever eclipsed 1,000 yards in
That
a
dude
season?
went for like 1,400 or I
Second
think.
year in the NFL, I think, was when he went over 1,000. But I think he hasn't since then.
All right. The ball knowledge is staying in the room. Let's go. 1 for 1 receiving wise. Second player up. Really good player. Really solid player. Great number 2. Gabe Davis.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Yeah, I don't think he had enough. Like he had big games, but I don't think he had like a consistent enough season.
He's such a possession receiver.
I think he went probably like 800. I could see him doing 800. I don't think he ever hit 1,000.
I personally feel like he's never got over 700.
This is my game. These are my rules. Dom, if you guess the 800 right, you get an extra point. I'll give it to you in the 830s.
Ah, 800.
830
He's got
what?
800?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I
it's-
bet he
it's
hit
not
800.
exactly 800, but if you can guess the 830 number, I'll give you an extra point. You can be tied.
What is
My
this?
game,
What? I gotta guess 833.
836.
That was gonna be the other number I was gonna
He
All
tried
right.
to get me. He tried to get me, bro.
Gotta spice it up a little bit. Gotta spice it up. Third receiver, Christian Kirk. Has Christian Kirk ever had 1,000 in a season?
Yes.
I gotta get some harder receivers. You guys know ball, man. You
Yes.
guys know ball. All right.
He did
Fourth-
that on the Cardinals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Wait. I'm
Wait.
gonna fact check right there because
No, I think it
could've
might have
been
been the
on-
Jaguars. It was the
It could have been
Jaguars.
on the Jaguars.
It was
I
the
honestly
Jaguars.
think it was the first year when he was on the Jags.
Okay,
He
that
was
makes
second.
sense.
Yeah, and they gave him like $16 million a
He
year.
probably had like close to 1,000 the last year in Arizona.
I bet he
It
probably
was
had like
982 last year in Arizona.
Okay,
He
I was
jumped
gonna
it up
say,
to
he had to-
1108
What did he have?
first year. in
982.
I on God was going to say 982. I put that on everything I love. Ball knowledge through the roof, bro.
Ball knowledge. You guys know ball. All right. That's 3. Fourth receiver up is where the tight ends come in. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Has Mark Andrews ever had 1,000 yards in a season?
I'm gonna say no, but it could be yes. I'm not confident in this one. I'm gonna say no because he's primarily a touchdowns guy. But during his prime, that's where I'm like, I don't know, bro. He might have had
Dom,
like a 1250.
I
That
love
don't
your
even know
thinking
about.
face, man.
Dude, I'm like, he was like really, really
Yeah,
good.
prime Mark.
yeah. Prime
He was
Marcus
like
problem.
tight end 2 in fantasy one year. I'm
So
like,
disgusting.
but yeah, I'm gonna say no too. I think he was probably in the 900s. I don't know if he ever hit 1,000.
Hey, Dom, just think about right now, too. You are down a point with 2 position players left. If we have
One
the same
position
answer
player
here,
left.
one.
Position player
One.
left.
If we have the same answer here and I'm right, you lose.
Well, we could tie.
We could tie. Are
You want to
playing
go for the
for
tie?
points
You
or
want
are
to
you
go for
playing
the
for
win, Dom?
wins?
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna go with my gut and say no. So
Okay.
I'll go down 2 if I miss.
He's like, if it's
Dom,
right, I mean,
This is 1-on-1. Your opponent gave you such good advice, bro. Should have went with the other part of, or
He
not
did.
with your gut. You should have not went with your
because
gut.
it was
had-
really, I wasn't confident in the no.
He had 1,361
Bro,
receiving yards.
that's what I was saying is like he could have had a 1250 or
In
1300.
2022, he had 1,300 receiving yards.
There you go. Before Zay, pre-Zay
All
Flowers.
right. Last player. Dom, you're playing for the tie. This person, Hall of Famer, great guy. Love when he played. Vernon Davis. Has Vernon Davis ever had 1,000?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say
Yo.
yes, but I'm not. Yeah, I'll say yes. There's no way he didn't hit 1,000, right?
Okay, so I think that whenever Vernon was there, they still had good receivers the majority of the time. So I'm going to say no.
Say no, I'm not The winner of the very first game on Deep in the Bleachers is Gabe. He got that one right. Vernon Davis did not get 1,000 yards. He had 965 receiving yards in 09, and that was his most productive season. So,
That's crazy.
fellas, this was great.
Jerry, I love that. That was awesome.
That was fun.
I love that. Hopefully everybody at home enjoyed that segment. Jerry's probably salty he couldn't participate. That was awesome. I love that, Jerry.
That was good.
I didn't know some of these. When I was looking them up, I didn't know Mark Andrews had 1,300 receiving yards.
Let's clap it up for Jerry, bro.
That was good, bro.
That was great, bro. That's my favorite game we've ever played. So
more games to come for sure.
Awesome job, Jerry. So that was. We need to think of a title for that.
We got to think of a title for it.
We're gonna repeat this game.
Yeah.
And Jerry, this is an original game. I've never seen anybody on Instagram play this game. I've never seen a podcast play.
Hey,
Here you go, Jerry. Let's go,
Oh.
Jerry. I love that.